Sandy Dowdy. Can't sleep. What are you doing up? Just got home from work. Yeah, I can't sleep, so thought I'd come here and see what I could stir up. Oh man. At Anthony's. I couldn't find no streams on. I looked all on my thing and everything. Hey, Jess. I can't sleep, Jess. Yeah, I didn't even know he was live or I wouldn't have got on here. Like I say, I couldn't find no streams. I found a couple streams, people I didn't know, so. Griffin, buddy. Griffin, Sandy said Anthony was on. I couldn't even find Anthony's stream going on my phone. Jess, it's been a bad week on me. I've been having blood pressure problems and my legs and stuff still swelling, and I've been up and down this week. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Sandy. I gotta get straightened out before Monday because I gotta start back having my virtual school with my grandson. I haven't been back lately, Jess. I gotta go back, and I dread it. I'm past my deductible on it. Everything has to come out of my pocket now, so. But I was in here, I had a headache. I thought I'd get up and fix me some coffee. I took me a couple ibuprofens and I said, what the heck, I'll jump in here and stream a little while. But y'all go hang out with Anthony. I'll be around here. Like I say, I didn't mean to get in on his time stuff, so if y'all was in Anthony's, go hang out with him. Yeah, I'm gonna sit around and see if the Blair Witch joins us or somebody. I thought maybe we could sit here and put on a show and have a one-on-one conversation with y'all. If my head starts spinning around. Did I ever tell you the story about the one-armed man down in Louisiana? Now I wish I was, Jess. I didn't know if anybody'd be in here or not. I'm on YouTube. Tell us. Sandy, you're trying to get me to scare myself. I don't know, y'all's address looked just like it was just a couple blocks away from each other, man. Wait, I gotta go to sleep, so. He can be seen walking up and down your street after midnight. You'll know it when you hear the dogs barking and howling. Peeping in your windows. And I think your little fishies need to be fed outside, Jess. Go lock your truck. The cool chill in the air. You'll know it if it's him. He's got real bloodshot eyes. B&D Craft. Hey, how you doing, B&D? It's his left arm missing, Jess, so you'll know. Remember, it's his left arm that is gone. He's been known to dress up as a scarecrow. History said he used to raise betas in that area. They said he would always stalk long-haired brunettes, especially when they got glasses on. Yes, he did. They said he did raise turtles too. And he visit Canada ever so often. I'm really trying to keep my viewers on it. I've lost one that went from 6 to 5. One heck of a trip. Yeehaw, Griffin. He has been spotted in the Kentucky areas. Oh, I'm sure he's been around my house. This place is like a bus stop. Great big Griffin if he has me on. Just give him a trio. B&D, I'm not feeling well. Headache. I just had a bad headache coming on, B&D. That's the reason I got up and came in here. Fixed me a cup of coffee. I've been having bad indigestion. Can't sleep. I hear you. Hope you get feeling better, buddy. Just go and lock your truck. We'll wait for you. I wish we could play scary movies and not get copyrighted. I'd put one up here and we'd all sit around and have some coffee and watch it. Yeah. B&D, go get checked out if you don't get no better. Y'all, the virus is spiking like crazy here in Tennessee. I thought about going, y'all. Did Jess go to the truck? I haven't heard from him in a few minutes. There she is. Yeah, mixing with the flu. But now my sister and them's got a haunted woods over across the lake, the river here. I thought about going out there one night, hanging out and trying to stream back in there. Yes, our numbers finally got down, B&D, and they relaxed everything, and now it's almost, well, yesterday was second highest since it started. You got any stories, Jess? Now I was seeing if get one stirred up, Kona. Not lately. I've had a bunch, but I was gonna see if anything stirs up here this morning. I could find that video and play it again and let everybody listen to it. Kona, I have done that several times. I've had it to crawl in bed with me. But I woke up and it would be standing over me at the foot of the bed dressed in solid black. And it's been a many times I'd be laying in bed and looking out towards the hall light here in the dining room and everything. You see something walk by and I'd jump up. That was back when the kids was younger. I'd run in there and check on the kids and they'd be both asleep. My stepdad was riding a horse checking cows one day, and on this old plantation, well, he had to go to the woods to get some out, and seen a man on a horse not far off. This has been like 40 something years ago. We'd have to go. We got deers all around here now, but used to we'd have to drive 60 to 80 miles to deer hunt. There wasn't supposed to be anyone else there, so we started walking this horse towards me, and the man turned and started to ride off. Got his horse to trot. But we used to hunt this place down in Sanibel, and it was a long holler go back up through this area. And me and my cousin would always hunt that holler up there, and we'd head out in the woods like 3:30 in the morning. And one of us would cut off halfway in the holler and the other one go on up to the head of it and get to hunting. And the thing about this place we hunted, y'all, it was the owner and everything. It was a man. He had 2 young daughters and a son. Two young daughters, 2 sons there. They lived in a trailer down at the foot of the holler up there. And used to be a house there, and that was before we got to know the guy. And the house burned up, and all the kids and the man got out of there, but his wife died in that fire. And the man also kicked the horse into a trot, so my stepdad went faster, and then the man went fast. The man was dressed in like an old Confederate uniform. That's got something else I'll tell you too there in a minute. But anyways, that holler we would hunt up there, just so happened that morning I cut off halfway up the holler back in there. So at this point they were both running the horses through the woods, and he went poof, disappeared. It's normally the way it happens, yeah. But I went halfway off. We got halfway up that holler, and I went halfway off right there, and my cousin kept going on up in the head of the holler. And it was like, say, it was like 3:30 in the morning. We tried getting in there an hour and a half before daylight or so. Clear as day. Shit, I know what you're talking about, Jeff. But my cousin went on up in the head of that holler and everything, and we was probably about apart, about an hour. It was still dark and everything. I heard something coming in the dark, man. I thought it was a deer or something coming through the dark, which no way I would ever shoot anything if it was wasn't daylight yet, but 2, I always made sure what I was shooting at. But I was hearing it coming through the woods and everything, and it got there by me and close to me, and I finally had my light, and I could see who it was, and it was my cousin. And he was up there, said he just got setted down in the holler, the head of that holler and everything. And he said on the other side of the dip, said it was a lady walking through the woods in a long, now I'm getting chills, with a long white dress on, just walking through the woods at about 4:30 in the morning. And that was actually before we found out that this man's wife had burned up in the house on that property. So it was kind of eerie going back hunting that place after that, but we still hunted it for several years. But just talking about Confederate soldiers, where we live at right here, my neighbors swears up and down. And then once I was in my mom's old trailer house, and we had a 1970 single wide. Anyway, I woke up because there was a tornado shaking the trailer while. So bad it threw you out of bed. think being a tornado was bad enough. Especially when you're in a trailer. When I looked up, my grandmother was in the door jamb wearing a white flowing robe, telling me to lay on the floor. It was going to be okay. She had passed away 8 years prior. It's wild, Jess. Like I say, I have several times would wake up and quite a few times, and somebody'd be standing by the bed. It hasn't happened in quite a while. And like I say, I had the old chair would always squeak in here at this time of night. Is Sandy still with us, or did she leave? Somebody else just left. We're down to 3. We went from 6 to 3. We lost one of them right then. Run them out here, Jess. Up that morning to go home and shower. And I lay down to take a nap because it was so hard to sleep good at the hospital. We had dreamed that my grandmother was walking away from me with a great big smile on her face, waving by. This is where it begins, y'all. The OBS is starting to act up, it says. Chills running through my body, and the OBS says it's disconnected and reconnected. And I got chills, a cold chill running all through my body. Too quiet at your house, Griffith? JS, any of y'all from the country or had people from the country and you go visit them? There goes the OBS again, y'all. Something's messing with my internet. Oh man, passed out. But most of my people, my grandparents and all of them's buried up in the country. Y'all live in the country, so y'all might have done this too, Jess. But they pretty well have put a stop to it anymore. But we would always go set up with the dead. I don't know if y'all ever did that or not. But until they would be buried, it would be 3 or 4 of us stay up at the funeral home all night long. Chattanooga Ed, buddy. $2:28 in the morning, y'all, and I've noticed my OBS is acting up on me. I can't do it. It creeps me out to be in the funeral homes. Yeah, we used to sit up with the dead all night long until they get put in the ground. Griffin getting back and ghost hunting. Griffin, we need to get together and go make some videos, buddy. Yeah, I was having a hard time sleeping Chattanooga Ed, so I thought I'd get on here and make it even harder. But pretty well anymore, y'all used to, the corpse would lay out and wouldn't bury them till the third day. But anymore, man, it's if somebody passes away, they have visitation one day and the service is the next day anymore, and they won't even let you stay all night now. Somebody's hounds are going off. Go outside and check it out, Griffin. Might be a one-armed scarecrow walking around there. Hollering Griffin. Griffin, I need some guppies. Oh, y'all, you ain't seen what I got now. I need an Oscar. need a one-eye Oscar that came from a haunted house. Come outside. Just go lock your truck. It is a candle. You can't scare me. Battery's gonna run down. Go check your truck. You can scare me. Boy, Sandy left us, didn't she? So your husband leaves pretty soon, Jess? Will you be there by yourself? Jess, go look in your closet. Look in your bathtub. Watching The Walking Dead, my oldest son just bad nightmares. We got 24 minutes, y'all. Just go look out the window and tell me what it looks like outside. Griffin leaving. Take care, buddy. Oh, damn zombies. Until I fell back asleep, and no joke, we had to put on My Little Ponies. Look out your window. Peekaboo. I see you. My Little Pony, that would scare me more than anything. Nah, I don't hear nothing from them, man. Jeff. Hey, Ed, when you get a chance, buddy, message me your address too. I'm trying every time I get a little money, extra money, I'm trying to send somebody a coffee cup or a t-shirt or something. So, and when you do, put me your shirt size in there. It's 9 p.m. on Monday nights down in the bayou. I like to say it's I am too, man. Just I wear 3 eggs. I got I think it goes all the way up to 4 or 5 eggs. You wear 3X? I know when I had my old logo, I ordered a 4X because I can't stand a shirt to be tight on me. And I got those shirts hanging in the closet because when I got them in, they're too big. Just wears a large. You don't wear no large. Because you like to lounge around in yours. Yeah, I can't stand for shirts to fit tight. I really don't like that material. I wear this material all the time, like your Under Armour shirts and comes in, but I can't find no shirts like it to get made. Okay, maybe a medium depending on how they are made. Really soft stuff. I'm waiting. I ain't got to see one of my new shirts. I sent Miles one. I sent him one, and he should have it by now. I was hoping they'd wear it on show Tuesday night where we could see it. His cat is super soft. You would like my cat, that is. Catfish Terry's beard super soft. Ed, your Chiefs got beat this past week, didn't they? I was watching the Braves tonight. I'm wanting them to make it in the World Series. I was hoping they'd win tonight and put them in there, but they lost, of course. Yeah, it's certain teams like that, Ed, man. They'll jump up and bite you, man. Did Jess go outside? I was hoping Hat Trick Farms would be up and get in with us, but Hat Trick don't get into the scary talk. I could get really scary and start talking about Vanderbilt. Chattanooga, I was hoping you would, but I do want to get you one, buddy. That's my college here in Nashville. I always pull for all my life. They're losing like crap. And Jess, I'll get you a shirt too. Like I say, I'm having to slow walk it, but I got Jess a coffee cup. I got Hat Trick Farms a cup, and I got Kenny E a cup, Jason a cup. I'm trying to send them out as I can. What time is it, y'all? 10 minutes before the witching hour. Story night, that'd be awesome, Jess. Jess, let's do it on my show Tuesday night, too. I better run and padlock my door. She's got some awesome guppies there. NDT. Yeah, I can't sleep, buddy. Jeff's been in here telling scary stories, trying to scare all of us. That would be awesome, Jeff. You know, I was kind of wishing I could have done that Tuesday night. I was thinking if I could have got Carver family or somebody in there Tuesday night and just got up there and talked. Been having that a lot lately, NDT. I just ain't been. Well, it's been a bad week, but I ain't been able to sleep. And my blood pressure got high Sunday and everything, but it's back down. It's just the after effects and everything. Yeah, it'd be awesome, Jess. I appreciate it. Believe me, I missed it Tuesday night, man. I was looking so forward to it. And within about an hour before I was going on, I was still going to try doing it. And finally, my wife told me to go lay down because I was just feeling so bad. Y'all, did you read Bob Kaler's little thing on Facebook yesterday? Swampy, buddy, how you doing? He he had me going, man. Talking about he went horseback riding and everything. He was at the hospital. So, yeah, you've been staying busy, hadn't you, Swampy? I ain't got to see you much. Bears still bothering you? Jess, I appreciate that. But I got to reading Bob's story and everything. He was at the hospital and said the horse got going too fast and he couldn't keep up and fell off and his foot got it stuck in the stirrups. Awesome, Jess. But his foot got stuck in the stirrup and the horse kept running and everything, and the only thing saved him, the manager of Walgreens or something came out there and turned the machine off. Swampy, it's great seeing you, buddy. I was telling somebody the other day I ain't got to see you much lately. He had me going. I was reading that, Jess, and I was taking it serious. I thought he was at the hospital, and then when I read the end of that story, I was man. Yeah, I got my hot tub fixed. I'm gonna have to do a spooky live stream from the hot tub one night. It was awesome, man. You get to reading it. It made me mad because I sat there and read the whole thing, and I thought I was concerned about them. It then I got to laughing so hard. Just go outside and feed your tubs. And then bale some square bales. Wow. Worker. Appreciate you, Jess, for coming in. Yeehaw. Jess, we still got 1 minute before the witching hour. Go grab your Annabelle doll and hug up to it in bed. That's why I got to go. See ya. Hot tub spooky moments with Catfish Terry. Yeah, maybe I can get some pumpkins burning out there. Swampy, yeah, don't miss that part, Bella and Hay. Well, I hope things get better, Swampy. It's great seeing you, buddy. B&D Crafts was in here. B&D Crafts has been sick. I hope B&D gets better. Ed, you still in here? NDT, are you dealing with the Halloween stuff this year? Working on tanks. Oh, dang, it's something I was going to ask you, Ed. Now, man, that's the way my mind does. Crap. Maybe I'll remember it in a minute, Ed. Ed, I remember way back when Nathan was here with us, y'all talking about East Tennessee was having a convention or something. Is that still going down, or did they put that off? Yeah, I'll message you or something, Ed, if I can remember what it is. Next year now. Like I say, we still gotta, man, if we can get rid of all this crap, though, we still all gotta meet up sometime. Talking May. Working with a wife in the fish room. Yeah, I know I was asking about you the other day, and I think it was Roxanne or somebody said you've been real busy, Swampy, because I was telling them I hadn't got to see you much. GRB, buddy, how you doing? We always put stuff up for Halloween and stuff for GRB, but they're telling kids not to trick or treat this year, so I don't know what it's going to be. We're still going to let the grandson carve some pumpkins and different things, so. I couldn't sleep tonight, so Jess and them's been in here with me. We've just been. She told us a couple stories and stuff tonight. Four times a year now. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's what we thought. GRB something. Well, matter of fact, we don't even have him Halloween night. He'll be with his mother this Halloween, so. But we're just gonna try doing something before he leaves for him. A couple things I was going to ask you, Ed, that I remember still ain't the main thing, but one was the Tennessee Mafia. Did y'all ever come up with any shirts and names like y'all was talking? And I was wondering how you was doing in your uh, fantasy football. Y'all got a logo? You know what would be neat, Ed? and I'd be willing to pay for one. Especially have your name engraved on it. I used to have one I fished in all the time that this bait and tackle store gave me, and I wore it for years fishing and everything. But you remember the baseball kind of jackets, the satin jackets? Yeah, bowling shirts neat, but man, one of those satin jackets, you could have the Tennessee Mafia logo on the back and have your name like Catfish Terry on the sewed in. That would be neat. Yeah, or a jersey. I just always like those satin jackets, man. You snap them up, and I wore that jacket, man, till I wore it out. I like to check in, see if I can't find some of them, get me some Catfish Terries made up out of those type jackets. That would be awesome, Ed, and like I say, I would pay for one. NDT show, appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I can't stand to wear a big coat in the wintertime and everything, and man, I'd wear those satin jackets all the time. I had several different ones. I had different. I had different ones that some of my bowling teams had gave me, and like say a bait shop, I wore all the time. That would look awesome on the back of it, Ed. Fish Mafia. That would look good on it, then have it like Catfish Terry. You know, those jackets, they were popular for everything. Roadies and all these country singers and everything. You used to have those type jackets around, and I'm sure you would still be able to still get them somewhere. Appreciate it, Ed. Ones I might still have my bait shop one, but it wouldn't fit me now because I'm so much bigger than back in those days. Had them for your union. They're neat, man. I like that name though, the Tennessee Fish Mafia. That's neat. Y'all, everybody make sure you got the NDT show. NDT show's been with me quite a while. He was with me last Halloween and everything, so he was into selling Halloween stuff and stuff last year. Yeah, you used to see all the old baseball jackets and everything they had in them. Blue and orange for the Houston Astros. Houston Astros going to a Game 7, GRB. Yeah, Swampy, I ain't been able to sleep. And they said Anthony was on when I first got on here. I didn't know he was streaming. I looked all over my phone. I couldn't find nobody I recognized, or I wouldn't have got on here. Yeah, I know, Swampy. I have last servo I mailed out. I've actually forgot the magnets. As a matter of fact, I sent two out this morning. I forgot to put magnets on them too. Oh, I know, GRB. But Swampy, these last several paintings been different. They're not on a little canvas like they wrote. That's the reason I'm putting them in those little baseball card holders. GRB, I'll be glad and stop hearing about all that crap, man. Like things get back to normal. I don't know if it ever get back to normal though. Andy Dalton is going to make the sports news in Texas. I'm pulling for the Braves, man. I've always been a Braves fan, but I was hoping they'd made it into the World Series tonight, but they lost, so they're going to a Game 6 tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. Prescott's out, ain't he? I forgot about Dalton being with CP. Good morning from my tree stand, buddy. You're like me, CP. I used to get in those stands early, man. Get in the woods early. Wait for daylight. Yeah, it would, Ed. Definitely, that's for real. It used to happen to me a lot, CP. Yeah, Swampy, I'd always loved getting in the woods an hour, 2 hours before daylight and just sit there and listen to everything come alive. Yeah, turkeys. I always loved hearing them fly down from the roost. Ed, I appreciate you coming in hanging out with me, buddy. I appreciate you being here, man. It ain't me having the stream, it's y'all showing up and hanging out with me. Yeah, I love hearing those wings. Man, they feel like they're tearing the woods down when they come out of roost. CP. Appreciate you, Ed. Like I say, Ed, you find out something about those jackets, man. Let me know. That'd be neat as heck. I'd be willing to buy one. Oh, I'd love to find some good hats. It would be really neat. And like I say, with everybody having their names logo on their sewed in, stitched in there, that'd be neat. All right, Ed. If I think what else it was, I was going to ask you. I'll send you a text, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Spotlighting kangaroos and rabbit foxes. Only thing you're allowed to hunt here at night, I guess, around here, Swampy, I guess it's raccoons, ain't it, at night? Uh, Did they take your guns away, GRB? Yeah, friend with a bear tag. CP, I was wondering about coyotes, if you could shoot them at night or not. I know GRB, that's what gets me. Farmers can get an exemption, but I mean, you're they're not going to get them away from the criminals. And that's so stupid. Half crazy, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Done pretty good. I ain't been able to sleep, so I thought I'd come in here and stream a while. I've been streaming now an hour and 38 minutes. We had Jess in here earlier, Maine's Tail Furs and Fins, and she told us a couple scary stories, and we had Chattanooga Ed with us. Griffin Fish Room was in here for a little bit. Sandy Dowdy left pretty quick when we got talking stuff, I guess. That's awful, GRB. You know, I've had guns all my life and everything, but I do see it's a place and stuff. I still don't see nobody needing these assault rifles or anything. Something can't get to my tree stand. But I mean your regular hunting rifles and your pistols and I mean, they'd be fun to go out and coyote hunt and stuff, but I got where I'd rather black powder hunt than anything. I've killed more big deers with my black powder rifle than I have any gun I've owned. Swampy, I'm having the same problem with my legs, buddy. I tell you, I can't hardly get around. That's part of my problem. They're swelling bad. Dallas, how you doing? I love black powder hunting. Used to love it. I can't get out and hunt no more. Moving from Dallas to Houston. Are you gonna be the Houston County Scratchers? A replica GRB? I think Chattanooga Ed's gone. He's having to go to bed, but I appreciate Ed coming in here hanging out with us. We've had Chattanooga Ed, Mainstail Furs and Fins, Griffin Fish Room, Sandy Dowdy, CP Grant Outdoors, Half Crazy Catfishing, Dallas County Scratchers, Swampy Acres Homestead. See if I missed anybody. Oh, NDT show. Appreciate NDT show coming in, hanging out. GRB Aquatics. I think I said Mainstail Furs and Fins. I tell you, y'all, it really helps out to have people to talk to when you're up late at night and can't sleep. But I thought about going in there, try fixing me a little breakfast, and maybe sit down and watch me a Gunsmoke episode, and maybe I can doze off for a while. Are you you kidding me, GRB? I tell you, that would never fly over here. Yeah, it's insomnia is something else, Dallas. I tell you, man. Appreciate it, Dallas. Dallas, appreciate you. I love all y'all. Like I say, I love everybody, y'all. In Australia, Swampy, I spent 5 years in Virginia. As a child, Dad was in the Australian Air Force at the Pentagon. It's neat, GRB. Bow and arrows. Well, like I say, if I was still could get in the woods and everything, which I can't anymore, I would strictly be bow and arrows and black powder. Oh yeah, CP, that thump it makes when it hits, makes contact. And like I say, black powder, man, I just always felt like you was just giving more of a chance on the hunt and everything. You got that one shot and that one shot only most time. Yeah, I figured that's what it was, Dallas. I know a lot of people who can't get out and hunt with a gun or anything. Y'all, I got 9 minutes before I hit 2 hours, and I think I will shut it off at that point. And like I say, fix me some breakfast. Man, that 2 hours is 2 hours went quick. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me. We had 11 thumbs up. I used to do, even if I didn't bow hunt, CP, I always loved going around just shooting bow tournaments and 3D targets and stuff. I'd do that all summer long. Yeah, I thought you could own a muzzleloader, Swampy. Oh, it had trick, it does. What's a very expensive CP? A bit concerning. What's that? A GRB? Concerning. Oh, at school. You see, I missed that. Had archery PE class. Tip. that's, that's crazy for clothed dummies. That's crazy. Bow tournaments are expensive. CP up there, it wasn't never as expensive around here. It was always fun to go out and shoot the 3D shoots and stuff. I'd go with a bunch of my friends. We'd make some side bets and different things and stuff. They are like dollars to enter. $300 to enter a tournament? My goodness. Our bow shoots around here $5, $10, $20 maybe. We'd have one going on every weekend somewheres around. I wouldn't be shooting no tournaments neither, $300. I tell you what, Swampy, you're up in a tree. CP, you're up in a tree stand, man. Back when I deer hunted and everything, I could lived in the woods if I had a phone, been able to get on YouTube back in. That that takes the fun out of it, CP. You get taking things too serious, man. It takes the fun out of it. That's the reason I stop. I used to fish these bass tournaments all the time. They they just kept getting too out of hand and buying all these new equipments and who's got the bigger boat and bigger motors and the bigger electronics and everything. Swampy, what did you do to get in the shape you're in, buddy? Work injury? I hope you get feeling better, buddy. Paul Lippers, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in, Paul. $119, y'all. 1 minute to 2 hours. Really, GRB, I'd like to see that. Ankle was a freak injury. Believe me, Swampy, I know what it feels like, man. Mine's just from getting old and all the abuse I put my body through throughout the years, but now I do a good walk to the car or to the mailbox and back. I get hurting so bad. If you find it, GRB, let me know. I'm only 40. Phew. But y'all, I've been streaming 2 hours. I think I'm gonna get off here, fix me a bite of breakfast, and try getting a little sleep. Yeah, we're supposed to have frost this morning, CP, our first frost. Half crazy. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me, buddy. Yeah, I've seen your videos, Swampy. I need to get in there and comment on them because I watch them on TVs and I can't comment when I'm on the TV, but I've seen your video. GRB, CP Grand Outdoors, Half Crazy, Swampy Acres, Dallas Scratcher, y'all. Everybody who's been here, Jess and Griffin, Chattanooga Ed, I appreciate all y'all and love all y'all. But and y'all have helped me a lot these couple hours. I couldn't sleep, y'all. I appreciate you. CP, be careful on that tree stand. I hope you wear a harness, buddy. Awesome, CP. Yeah, man, just believe me, practice what you preach. But years ago, I wouldn't wear one. In the later years, I got to wearing them. But there's a lot of people dies and or gets paralyzed and stuff. And but I've had a couple tree stands back in the day fall out from under me, and I'd catch myself and be hanging from a climber or a bear hugging the trees. And I finally learned to wear one all the time. But I appreciate everybody. Love all y'all. And I'll see you around sometime today, this evening. Everybody take care of y'all. Love y'all.